New York Fashion Week, the pinnacle of haute couture, where all the designers come all across the globe come and display their collection. This year, it saw an unprecedented zenith of excitement where the young guy from Jammu, Mr. Monik Gupta, the only guy who walked the New York Fashion Week 2023's ramp. And this year again, Mr. Monik Gupta, the only Indian guy from Jammu, is again walking the ramps of New York Fashion Week 2024, February, with the designers from across the globe like South America, Puerto Rico, Argentina, London, and much more. Mr. Monik Gupta hails from Jammu and is the only Indian male model to again walk the fashion ramps and work with big designers like Carlos Alberto and much more. Let me introduce you to the enigmatic personality, Mr. Monik Gupta himself. Hi Monik, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Very well. Monik, everybody would like to know that how was your first experience of walking the ramp?
I still remember, like, it's been 8 years since I walked for the first time and it was amazing. I always wanted to walk. हम usually magazines में देखते हैं models. मैं 8-10 साल की पहले की बात कर रहा हूँ जब हम so like models were like celebrities for us.
Absolutely.
पहले तो celebrities तो untouchable थे. So I was always fascinated with fashion and like it was a dream for me to become a fashion model, but then later on I decided I wanted to act as well, so I've acted as well.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it still feels new. So yeah.
Great. So it was like a first experience of working with New York Fashion Week. Before that, were there some projects that you had done?
Yes, I have done few shows. I've worked for Lakme Fashion and Wills Fashion, Bangalore Fashion. I worked for Levi's. I worked for Manish Malhotra, Arjun Khanna, JJ Walaya. I worked for quite a good designers, but yeah, it's always, and it was my dream to work for Manish Malhotra, especially because he's the god of fashion in India.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
So yeah. And he's a dear friend of mine now. He's a sweetheart.
Very good.
He's a sweetheart.
Monik, please tell us your experience of backstage history with your choreographers, the designers, the other male models. How was the experience at the New York Fashion Week with them?
Well, the experience, I was really scared first, like going to some other country and walking for different designers and meeting different people. But I am an extrovert, so I love meeting new people, but they welcomed me with open arms and they were super sweet. मैं सच में बताता हूँ, इतनी इज्जत मुझे इतने सालों में इंडिया में मिली जो मुझे 10 साल में उन्होंने दिया, इतना प्यार दिया उन्होंने मुझे. And from backstage, crew and the designers from fitting say, they were super sweet. And knowing जब मैं इंडिया से आया हूँ, they were really happy that somebody's from India, all the way flew from India, come for a New York Fashion Week. And I'm still like picturing everything, and it's such an amazing feeling.
We can share the same excitement as you are, Monik. So how did you pick up modeling as your career? What was the main source of inspiration when you started modeling?
I was always a different child, like me being from a like business background. My dad's into business and my brother, but I was always fascinated into fashion, like ऐसे कैसे कपड़े पहनने चाहिए, I love colors, क्या colors होने चाहिए, and it was tough. It was really tough for me to convince my parents. मेरे पापा तो अभी भी कहते हैं कि सोच ले, like जैसे माँ बाप होते हैं, प्रोटेक्टिव होते हैं.
Very true.
But yeah, my mom, my brother, and everybody has been really supportive still. Honestly, अगर मैं ये जो कर रहा हूँ, ये सिर्फ उनकी बदौलत है. Like I feel one should अपने roots और अपने background को कभी नहीं भूलना चाहिए हमें. And we are who, like, because of our parents. Otherwise, absolutely. I don't feel I'm nothing without my family. And I'm so happy कि Jammu, this is the place I'm representing India and Jammu
absolutely.
and
You have already got accolades for our Jammu.
I am proud to be representing my Jammu and Kashmir. I love my state.
Very true. Agreed with that. So, Monik, your next question. What are your views about the modeling industry? Is it exactly the same that we hear from the outsiders, that it's a dark pitch out there, or you have your own experience? Please share that.
I've had a few different experience. Yes, it's pretty dark, but if you are focused and disciplined and you're true to your craft, I think आप कोई भी इंडस्ट्री में चले जाओ, सारे टफ हैं आज की डेट में.
Very true.
But you have to be focused and आपको ये याद होना चाहिए कि आप क्या करने आए हो.
Very true.
लोग जर्नी में, और it's just a glamorous industry. So इतना कुछ हम देखते हैं कि ओके इतना फन हो रहा है, इतना पार्टीज हो रही है, ये हो रहा है. तो मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल दे, और बीइंग फ्रॉम अ स्मॉल टाउन, ऐसा होता है कि हमने कभी बाहर घर के गए नहीं होते, पार्टीज नहीं की होती, तो फोकस रहना चाहिए बेसिकली. मेरा तो हिसाब से है कि एंड यू हैव टू बी डिसिप्लिन्ड फॉर दैट.
Very true. You are an international model already, and you're inspiration to many others. Any words for the new upcoming budding people who would like to try their bit in modeling industry?
I have only one answer. Like, just as I say, like, be true to yourself, and जो आपको करना है, like मेरे डैड भी कहते हैं कि अगर तुम किसी चीज को इज्जत से 3 साल दे दोगे ना, किसी भी चीज को, यू विल अचीव. बट वी एज ह्यूमन, वी कैन नॉट, लाइक हम स्कैटर है, हमारा माइंड इधर उधर जाते रहता है. सो टू ऑल द यंग पीपल, जस्ट बी डिसिप्लिन और अपने पैशन. इफ यू आर पैशनेट अबाउट वट एवर इट इज, वो पैशन नहीं कभी खत्म होना चाहिए. और बी रिस्पेक्टफुल टू योर एल्डर्स, कि किसी का दिल भी नहीं दुखना चाहिए. और अगर किसी को समझ नहीं, अगर माँ बाप को समझ नहीं आ रही, तो उनको प्यार से समझाना चाहिए, रादर देन, मैंने देखा है बड़े लोग भाग के आ जाते हैं घर से.
Yes,
so,
right.
वो भी नहीं होना चाहिए.
Right.
आई फील वी शुड एजुकेट आवर पेरेंट्स कि हाँ ये करना है, ऐसा है, इसके ये एडवांटेजेस हैं, ये डिसएडवांटेजेस हैं. एंड then you should, and I feel nowadays everything is open.
Absolutely. And parents do understand.
Yeah, parents definitely they do understand. और ठीक है, अगर नहीं समझ आ रही तो आपको कहीं होता है कि ऐसा वैसा है, तो like I know, but yeah, I myself had tough days. Initially मेरे family, मेरे dad कहते थे कि he was always against पहले earlier that कहाँ जा रहा है, छोटे शहर से है तो. and me being मैं छोटा हूँ अपने घर का, तो हम छोटे I'm the pampered kid, so yeah. So but yeah, I managed to convince my dad. And and after doing, now reach a certain level,
absolutely,
he's really proud of me, for sure.
I think all these success stories are only with the blessings of the elders.
Absolutely.
Monik, you've already done 11 international shows. Was it an easy work?
It wasn't. So honestly, मैं बाकी उसके तरह गया था. I went. So I was called from 2 designers and from New York Fashion Week, and बाकी मुझे नहीं पता था कि इतना, like I'll be doing 11 shows. I got 16 shows. मुझे 16 शो मिले थे.
That was amazing.
Yeah, but time clash हो रहा था सबका, so I had to leave 5 shows.
Oh.
And that was really a overwhelming thing. Like,
absolutely,
so many designers wanted to work with me, but the struggle was real. जब मैं गया तो 2 shows थे, and I was like, okay, but there were more auditions happening in New York.
Right.
So पहले 2 दिन तो मैंने बस auditions दिए, and yeah, but I was really surprised that people was so loving. The designers, I was just getting back to back shows, and honestly, जब मैंने 11 shows के लिए booking की, I literally cried. मैं रात को रोया कि ये हो क्या रहा है. मैं like it was such an amazing feeling of like and me being fortunate and only Indian to ever walk 11 shows in one season in New York Fashion Week.
It was a big thing.
It's so मेरे लिए, मेरे पेरेंट्स के लिए, आसपास लोगों के लिए बहुत बड़ी चीज़ है. बट आई नो आई हैव स्ट्रगल्ड अ लॉट. सो आई विश ये अगर ये 5-6 साल पहले मिलता तो मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड होता, बहुत ही खुश होता.
True.
बट नाउ आफ्टर सो मेनी रिजेक्शन, मुझे आई हैव हैड सो मेनी रिजेक्शंस. सो मुझे रिजेक्शन ऐसे मिली हुई है कि यार तू तो इतना गुड लुकिंग है, सो वी वांट टू सेल आवर क्लोथ्स, बट तू हीरो मटेरियल है, लोग तेरे को देखेंगे, हम हमारे कपड़े देखेंगे. मुझे बड़े बड़े डिजाइनर बोला कि यार लाइक वी वांट टू सेल आवर क्लोथ्स, तो तेरी शक्ल देखेंगे या कपड़े देखेंगे. सो या बट या this New York Fashion Week has been a blessing for me, and seeing and now seeing my family happy. जो मेरे आसपास लोग जब मुझे बोलते हैं फिर मुझे रहता है शिट, अरे ये किया है. एंड इट्स रियली इट्स अमेजिंग फीलिंग. बट हर चीज का एक टाइम होता है.
Very true.
मेरे मॉम यही कहते हैं हमेशा कि हर चीज का टाइम होता है, और जैसे माँ कहती है कि तेरा टाइम आ गया है.
Very true.
तो मेरी माँ ने इस बार बोला कि तेरा टाइम आ गया, तो मैंने चलो ठीक है.
The gratitude is shining over you.
Yeah. But I feel one should stay humble.
Very nice.
And not let this things take for granted, for sure. Not to take the day for granted. And the struggle is real.
Very true.
For sure.
Very true. So Monik, we would like to know a little bit more that, of course, it's been a difficult journey and it's a tough journey, of course. For you entering into the fashion world, what was the experience all about? Tell us a little bit more about your first initial struggles, from where it all started.
So me being a pampered child, कभी देखा ही नहीं स्ट्रगल. लाइक उस वे में नहीं, बट कि मुझे था कि ठीक है, जैसे घर में हमें छोटे शहर में हमें बड़े प्यार से रखते हैं कि, और द टफ लाइफ नहीं दिखाते हमें कि ओके देयर इज रियली अ बैड टाइम यू कैन सी. सो मुझे लगा कि हो जाएगा सब, मैं जाऊंगा पोर्टफोलियो करवाऊंगा. मैंने पोर्टफोलियो करवाया था यहाँ से, बट जैसे ही वहाँ पे गया, इट्स अ डिफरेंट वर्ल्ड इन मुंबई. तो या आई लिव इन मुंबई. मैं जम्मू से हूँ बट मैं मुंबई में रहता हूँ. एंड देन द जर्नी स्टार्टेड, ऑडिशंस. बट आई वाज फॉर्चुनेट टू मीट सच अमेजिंग choreographers and models, choreographers like Shakir, Shai Lobo, Lubna, Vabbies. They are the big name in Mumbai. The choreographers and all the amazing designers. And मैं थोड़ा वेलकमिंग हूँ, मैं इंट्रोवर्ट हूँ, तो मैं दोस्ती यारी कर लेता हूँ. So but I've had a lot of rejections, and yeah, there is a dark side as well of Mumbai में. So I wouldn't want to talk about that.
Very
because
true.
that's really personal to me, and I've had some bad days, but yeah.
All right. So it is true that we all see the dark side too.
Yeah, it is. जैसे वो फैशन मूवी है,
Very true.
I'm sure सबने फैशन मूवी देखी है. So it is
All right.
what they have shown ऊपर से, but yeah. बट वही आपको यू हैव टू बी ट्रू टू योर सेल्फ. एंड आई फील कि अगर कोई तकलीफ हो रही है तो हेल्प मांगनी चाहिए फ़ोन करके, दोस्तों से या माँ बाप से, rather than doing some
getting
into drugs or harming yourself. It's very important to ask for help.
Very true.
From your family. पहले तो family, अगर, and if you're blessed to have friends, wow, I didn't had any friends for sure, because मेरे मॉम डैड, मेरे भाई, यही मेरे दोस्त हैं.
Right.
Because उनको कोई मेरे से मतलब नहीं है.
Right.
But yeah.
Very right. And Monik, tell us a little bit about your family background. If not modeling, who would Monik be then?
मैं तो बास्केटबॉल प्लेयर बनना चाहता था. जम्मू से खेला, फिर स्विमिंग किया, बट वही ना, मेरे डैड ही वाज ऑलवेज लाइक I've always been different. I don't know. Being from a business family and still being different, but I have been supportive. मेरे mom, dad, मेरे brother, they have been really supportive. And ये जो मुझे आज मैं आपके सामने बैठा हूँ जो इंटरव्यू दे रहा हूँ, इसको 10 साल हो गए हैं एक्चुअली में. तो आप सोच सकते हो कि 10 साल के बाद न्यूयॉर्क फैशन वीक एंड दिस ड्रीम ऑफ इट वाज अ ड्रीम ऑफ माइंड टू वॉक इंटरनेशनल. और मुझे था कि एक दिन मुझे कोई अच्छी इंडियाई एजेंसी हायर करेगी और मैं जाऊंगा. तो ऐसा तो हुआ नहीं. तो बट आई डोंट नो, आफ्टर 10 years आई हैव अप्लाइड. सीधा मैंने वहाँ पे लास्ट टाइम अप्लाई किया, चलो अप्लाई करके देखते हैं. एंड या आई गॉट सेलेक्टेड in last year. And last year honestly I did only one show.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And मुझे था कि यार जब मेरे को शो मिला and I was the only guy from India last year. और उस शो में मैं सिर्फ एक ही लड़का था.
Right.
There were like 24 female.
Yes.
And I was the only Christian Kanaya, they were telling me. Yeah. But then this year और मुझे लगा कि यार ये सपना ही है, क्योंकि एक से कभी फ्लूक हो जाता है.
Right.
But I was determined, like I was very focused कि नहीं, ये तुक्का नहीं है. And yeah, I got 2 shows. मुझे एक बहुत बड़ी न्यूज़ चैनल है मुंबई में, ब्रूट इंडिया, सोशल मीडिया में.
Right.
तो उन्होंने मुझे अप्रोच किया, उन्होंने मुझे कवर किया. So, जैसे उन्होंने मुझे कवर किया, मुझे यूएस से 3 डिजाइनर्स का फोन आया, डू यू वांट टू वर्क फॉर अस.
Very nice.
So उसी दौरान हुआ, तो शायद उन्होंने शायद न्यूज़ देखी और कुछ भी है. But yeah, and then I said yes and they booked flights and everything. वहाँ जाके तो it was different. It was और वो तुक्का नहीं था. So yeah, I did like 11 shows. I got 16 shows, but I had to do 11 shows. I'm just happy. I'm looking forward. Future में क्या है, and yeah. Future, it is exciting for sure.
Definitely. Monik, modeling comes with a cost. It comes with a lot of physical requirements to give your bit in your looks, your regime, your fitness. Tell us a little bit about your schedule. How do you maintain this kind of outlook?
Honestly, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't party. I feel so आपको बेस्ट होना है या आपको ग्रेट होना है. लाइक बेस्ट होना है तो लाइक ओके, यू कैन कॉम्प्रोमाइज ऑन फ्यू थिंग्स, बट आई वांट टू बी ग्रेट इन एवरीथिंग if I'm putting my time, my hard work. So and I've represented Jammu in basketball and swimming as well. So I've always been disciplined.
Nice.
I've always been disciplined from childhood, and that has really helped me in modeling. To focus and be disciplined and क्या खाना है, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए. So yeah.
Very nice, very nice. And lastly, we would all want to know, and we are very excited to know, what are your upcoming projects? We can see you where and when.
I've just come from New York. It's been 3 days. I'm badly jet lagged, but yeah, I've got few shows lined up. There's a Miami swimwear week in May. Usme hai. Then there are a few projects in Paris and Milan as well. So
wow.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting year for sure. So yeah.
That's really awesome, Monik. We are so humbled and inspired to meet a personality like you. You have been inspiration to many of us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving your time with Jammu Links News and being a great honor. It's been a great honor to have you around. Thank you so much.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you, Jammu Link, for covering me and like मैं चाहता हूँ कि ये स्टोरी आए और लोग लाइक हम डरते हैं कि ओके ग्लैमर है, फैशन है, ऐसा है, तो नहीं जाना चाहिए बाहर, रिस्क नहीं लेने चाहिए. आई फील रिस्क लेने चाहिए. that gives you an edge if you want to do something great. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. We are really humbled and glad to have you.
Pleasure.
That's all for Jammu Links News. Keep watching for more updates.